become a very expected matchup. You got the heavyweight versus the Maypul. In this case, it's going to be that Loxo.
Lunar being able to do so well so far, has had a lot of tight sets, has always been dropping games, which is there's to no fault. How Lunar plays is quite understandable. Sometimes just goes for those long distance 50-50 all for nothing sort of plays. We'll see how it does against Loxodont, who can be quite punishing when you do make these overextensions, which is exactly what a heavy character needs to do in order to escape the clutches of such a lightweight. And already starting off strong with 71 in the lead and excellent DI to get away from those dash attacks. That's something I realized that a lot of Maples will struggle with. Getting those dash attacks and the follow-ups is that much harder.
Yeah, that fast ball speed makes it much more difficult. Gekkingga able to go ahead and capitalize off it, gets that throw into the up air again. Just allows for some very nice combos. That light wing could be coming into later on, as we already are at 98%. That being said, Maypul, of course, having plenty of advantage today. Lunar getting caught up, just standing there for the moment, trying to figure out what Gekkingga was going to do to respond. Love that eruption into the back air.
Getting a quick one. And as well, look at this movement coming in from Gekk. Once again, making it happen, tries to get the spike, was so close to landing it, but Lunar instead switching on the tip of the scales and gets an easy ledge off of that. Oh my goodness, that's what I'm talking about with Lunar being able to go deep for those kind of plays. But on against Loxodont, you need to make it happen, especially off stage.
Yes, sir, and utilizing the up air instead of getting the extra recovery you get to stall, guaranteeing it to Ledgehog there was so good. Now at this point, we're running around circles. Gekkingga saying, hey, you don't get to just be up in my space running around. I'm gonna go ahead and snuff you out and snuff out your life right there with the back air.
Such a sick confirmation, and whoa, goes hella deep because of the drag there for the Sky Scorcher. Trying to find some way to get around it, but this is a fully stacked up, and the eruption explodes onto Lunar. Trying to find some way. That's not a good way to do it at all. A missed grab leading into a nice little play. Tried to get the second one, but unable to find its mark. But Yin, look how fast this match is accelerating. But Gekk in a little bit of trouble, but just barely makes it back.
Dude, I love the back air utilization from the Maypul. Instead, we're going to see the back air utilization from Gekkingga. Trying to lock it down with the meatball. Now at ledge, no back air connect. It is such a wide move, and it covers such a great range to go ahead and get the kill. Instead, looking for the 50-50, but Gekkingga just holding up and out. Gets the kill with the up strong.
DIN, you're going to pay with your life. And Gekk, strong with it. An excellent way to start off this set on losers semifinals. Being able to just kind of go up, and we're seeing an instant switch. This is the Rano. Yeah, Lunar has on the secondary end. Google was talking about it on the character pools that it's capable of, and just not feeling comfortable with the Maypul. I can see why, but at the same time, let's see if we can step up as we hop onto Rock. Oh.
Like this pick overall with the Rano, you go ahead and get a little bit higher capability to recover, especially against the Elephant. You have much longer lingering moves with the back air, with the Nair. So far, much better combo game from Lunar against Gekk. 58 gets the down tilt, and of course, that Nair. Such a good conversion tool, especially when you hit fall it. Now, though, Gekkingga fighting on back, Lunar ready to DI out this time and avoid the up throw.
This is the heavy tax. You gotta pay it eventually when you're playing against characters like Rano, or just combo fiends, and as well as tech chasing masters. And just being able to go for it. Look at that early eruption leading into this nice string. And look at that back air, sneaks it in and secures a stock out of nowhere.
That was so good. Love seeing that reverse hit and all Gekkingga. Really understanding the advantage state of the character. That's why you have to practice this game. It's so difficult, and already racking up to 47%. Gekk understands how to convert all time.
Goodness, Yin. Gekk just looks unstoppable. Up strong finisher. Off the top plat. Rockwell. The curse remains, and Lunar just looks devastated, unable to do anything so far.
Dude, this started off so good, and it is ending so poorly right now for Lunar. Heck, just jumping off the stage to see if they could go ahead and bait Lunar into jumping towards them. Now, we get the double, the triple.
Oh my god!
You're done. I don't even know if I can blame Rano. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I can. I think it was the rock wall. Like, good lord, bro just popped him onto the platform every time, and then because the blast zones are so close on rock wall, finished it off. Still Lunar deciding to go ahead and get with the Maypul. I think it's really just that movement, wanting to be able to move in and out of the spaces that Gekk wants to occupy. And so hopefully, you know, we see a little something more. Heading right back to Rockwall. For the love of Jesus Christ, don't let it be the same way.
I mean, I get it. Maypul is one of the best stages to be on. That's stoked. It makes some scams happen for sure, but the problem is when you're going against Loxodont, especially the likes like Gekk, who, with these back airs, it's weaponized Trevor. I think that's the best way of putting on it. The back airs are purposely facing the wrong way to send you flying off onto the other side, and even let a chain grab finally gets away. Lunar needs to make this lead and continue it on some way, somehow. But already, Gekk, once again, quick on the chase and able to reversal this situation.
Dude, that up B somehow connecting.
Oh,
The whip was allowing Gekk to get the kill. Oh, you talked about it during game 1. You can't whip him from a Loxodont. He will kill you over time.
not just any Loxodont.
Gekk?
It's gonna be Gekk. Being able to get the follow-up after these up airs is something that people were talking about. A lot of Loxodont players are talking about, and Gekk is no exception. Look at that scoop!
You are a tyrant. You are a monster.
Reverse hit of up air, being able to land that confirmation in such a tight window is phenomenal. As finally Lunar is able to land a stock, and hopefully we'll be able to try to continue this momentum on forward. But if there's a momentum killer, it's Gekk utilizing that backwards hitbox of the up air. So damn devastating when it lands, and such a pretty safe option from what I'm seeing that Lunar has been unable to deal with. And look at this movement coming into play. Gekk just wants to make it so this is a quick 3-0, wants to quickly move on to face against Animal in losers finals, and I do not blame this elephant. And Lunar trying to find some way to stop the bleeding, but it's all for naught as it blasts. Eruption leads into the bear finisher, slices through and blazing a trail of glory into losers finals. Gekk with the Loxodont.
Hey chat, welcome back from the break. We are heading into top